If you clicked on this video, it's probably because you want to grow a gaming channel on YouTube. And I'm here to tell you, you just clicked the best video on YouTube. I'm going to share with you all my secrets of how I grew my first gaming channel to 10 million subscribers. And then this is my second gaming channel, which is at 8 million subscribers on its way to 10 million. I grew these channels so big that I was even able to launch my very own toys. My name is Nathan and this is the Bluprint channel. And today I'm going to give you a blueprint of how to start a gaming channel on YouTube. It's very simple. This video is completely free. A lot of other YouTubers would charge $400 for a course on how to start a gaming channel, but this is going to be free 99. All you gotta do is subscribe to the channel because we're posting videos every single week on how you can be a better creator. So definitely be sure to subscribe. It's free. So how the heck do you start a gaming channel? This is my second channel right here. It has 8 million subscribers, 1,000 videos, and we got a lot of videos on this channel that have over 10 million views. Let me show you some of our recent videos that we just uploaded. So 2 days ago, this video has 87,000 views. This one's got 170. This video ended up going pretty viral, 1 million views in 10 days, but Grow a Garden is super trendy right now. If we keep scrolling down here, we got another video at 1 million views, another video at 1 million views. These were all uploaded within the last month. So I'm still pretty big in the gaming space, I guess. But let's go back to the beginning, because how do you actually get started? How do you know what game to pick? First off, you want to pick a game that you love, enjoy, and that you already have been playing. When I started my first gaming channel back in 2012, I picked the game of Minecraft. Not just because Minecraft was a popular game, but because I actually played it for 2 years before I started my gaming channel. And it was a game that really interested me. On top of that, it was a game on YouTube that everyone loved watching. There was so many Minecraft channels. It was super popular, not just as a game, but it was also popular on YouTube. This is a very, very important point because there's a lot of games out there that are popular, but they might not be popular on YouTube or for people to consume them as entertainment. Think of games like GTA, Roblox, Fortnite, Minecraft, Call of Duty. There's so many of these games that are popular to watch online, but then you have other games like World of Warcraft, for example, is a huge game, but it's not as popular on YouTube. That's because people don't really enjoy watching it, they enjoy playing it more. So I believe it's important to pick a game that people love watching and also pick a game that you love as well. And you can grow with games as well. You can branch off into other games. This is what we talk about very deeply in Bluprint University, how you can build a tree of ideas and branch them into different trends aligned with the core vision of your channel, which is the tree. So definitely check out Bluprint University if you're interested, link in the description. I started YouTube in 2012, and my first year on YouTube, I posted 143 videos. My second year, I posted 201 videos, and my third year, I posted 231 videos. Now, the reason I tell you this is because I was posting a lot of videos every single year, but I was also very focused on the game of Minecraft. I wasn't trying 100 different games. This is another very important thing to understand, is that to get big on YouTube, you have to be consistent. Everyone knows you have to have consistency. You have to post a lot of videos, but you also have to be consistently focused on your niche. Understand? So I was posting 400 videos, 200 videos, 200 videos, and this was all Minecraft, nothing else. I didn't play Roblox, I didn't play Fortnite, I didn't play anything. Now, could I have played those games? Sure, but I wanted to focus just on one game and build a really big audience around Minecraft because I knew if I could build a big audience around one game, they can transfer into other games once my audience is huge. And that's exactly what I did because this is my second gaming channel, and as you can see, I'm playing a lot of different games like GTA, BeamNG, Minecraft, another GTA video, and these videos have tens of millions of views. I didn't hit my first viral video till I uploaded 574 videos. Now, I know this sounds insane, and you're probably like, whoa, that's crazy. But it took me about 3 years here to get my first video to 1 million views. And that was a grind. That was a lot of work. I was still in high school at the time. And to hit a viral video in high school, it was kind of crazy to me. I was just like, whoa, am I famous now? But not really. But the most important lesson I learned about uploading that first viral video is I actually made 23 versions of that video before it went viral. So the video was top 20 Minecraft mods. A very simple video. I was showcasing the best mods in the game, a big top 20 list. But before that, I also made another top 10 video, and a top 5 video, and a top 5 video, and another top 5 video, and all these different top 5 and top 10 videos. I did 23 of them before the 24th one went viral. So sometimes you already have a viral video on your gaming YouTube channel right now. You just got to make it 23 different times in 23 different ways. The next thing I want to talk about is getting subscribers. There's this mindset that I had when I had a small channel, and I thought to myself, man, if I just had 100,000 subscribers, or if I just had 1,000,000 subscribers, YouTube would be so much easier because I would have 1,000,000 people ready to watch my videos, right? And I'm here to tell you that that is just not true. And I learned this lesson multiple times because the thing is once you hit 1,000,000 subscribers, that is an incredible goal. And of course you should celebrate, but now you have something to lose. And now you have to keep those 1,000,000 people entertained every single week and every single month. So my point here is that getting to 1,000,000 subscribers is very hard, but keeping 1,000,000 subscribers and still growing from that point is just as difficult, right? There's different problems that you're gonna face growing, but I just want you to understand that because it's something that was very difficult for me to get because I always thought to myself, man, if I just had 1,000,000 subscribers, YouTube would be easy. It would be so easy. I could just get views and everyone would watch my content. And no, that isn't how it worked out because I hit 1,000,000 subscribers and then I was like, oh, okay, now I got to keep these 1,000,000 people entertained, and content got more difficult, believe it or not. My intros had to be way better. My editing had to be better. I had to like show off my personality more. I had to rethink all of my big ideas on how to reinvent them. There was so many problems that came with growing past 1,000,000 subscribers. So that's a very important point. Now let's talk about thumbnails because this is a very important part of your YouTube channel. You got to get people to click on your video. And this has to do with 3 things, which is your video idea, your video title, and your video thumbnail. These 3 things are all connected. And we go super deep inside Bluprint University about this, about the click, watch, return method, which the whole 10-hour program of Bluprint University is actually designed based on click, watch, return, because ultimately that is how you grow a YouTube channel, right? You have to get people to click your videos, you have to get people to watch your videos, and then after they watch your videos, they have to return to your next video. That's how you build an audience of millions and millions of people, and you finally get one of these. Here's the top 5 mistakes when designing thumbnails. The first one is they're too complex, right? There's too many things going on. There's like a character over here, then a character over here, and a thing over here, and a thing over here. The best way to solve this is to use the method of 3 elements. I believe good thumbnails on YouTube only have 3 powerful elements. If you look at some of the thumbnails here, they really only have 3 elements. Like this thumbnail. This one actually has 2 elements. So you have me and I'm scared, and then you have a scary baby. This one also has 2 elements. You can see a giant hole, and then you can see a monster truck. This one I would say has maybe 3 elements. You have a hole, and then you have me, and then you have another hole. Minecraft, but I dig down in real life. 21 million views on that video. But my point is that every element in your thumbnail, you should be able to understand it within 1 second. So if you have 2 elements, I could flash this on the screen for 2 seconds and then take it away, and you should be able to understand exactly what that is. The next mistake is not being different. The reality is there's so many thumbnails out there, and a lot of creators just end up copying each other. So if you have a creative idea to make your thumbnail look very different than everyone else's, you can really stand out from the crowd. And that's what a lot of these thumbnails have, actually. They are very simple thumbnails, but at the time when I posted these videos 3 years ago, 7 years ago, these videos were very different. They stood out, and a lot of people weren't doing thumbnails like this. The next mistake is not making your thumbnails realistic, because if people see a fake looking thumbnail, they're not going to click on your video. People want to watch real content. So you see this thumbnail right here. This might look a little fake, but the way we photoshopped it and put it together, it does look very realistic. It looks like a real spider in Minecraft. And that's one of the reasons I think this video got 15 million views. If we scroll down here a little more, we got another thumbnail. This is Minecraft slime, but we made a realistic version of slime, and it does look very real. So try to focus on making your thumbnails realistic. Don't make them so fake looking. This is something I did throughout my entire first years of making YouTube videos. My thumbnails just always looked fake, and they didn't look like they were the game. I don't know why I did it, but make your thumbnails realistic. The next mistake is your thumbnails doesn't make people curious. And curiosity is a big reason that people click on a video. They want to get a question answered, and the thumbnail has to show the curiosity. Check out this video. This is my most popular gaming video on my second channel. I spent $1,000 to become this. 24 million views, and you can see that it is a hamburger with spider legs. So when I see this, I am very curious. What is that? So I click on the video, and then you have the video right next to it. I ate every Minecraft food in real life. 24 million views, and you see a Minecraft steak and then a real steak. Now this thumbnail makes me very curious. What does Minecraft food taste like in real life? But it's not just the thumbnail that makes me curious, it's also the title, the video idea that makes me curious, which leads me to my next point. Your thumbnail, title, and video idea all need to be aligned because they're the same thing. You see, I made the biggest mistake when I first started my YouTube channel. I would film a video, and then later I would think of the video title and the video thumbnail, but that's not how it works because they're all connected. If you have a good video idea, you should be able to easily come up with a good thumbnail and a good title that attaches to it because they're all the same thing. They're all connected. That mistake took me years to learn, probably about 3 years, I would say. But if you can figure that out, if you can just understand that video ideas, video titles, video thumbnails, they're all the same thing. They're all interconnected because that's how people click on your video. They click for the idea. The idea is eating Minecraft food. The title is I ate every Minecraft food. And then the thumbnail is a picture version of your video idea. It really is that simple. Like, it's not super overcomplicated. The hardest part is actually thinking of a good video idea. And that's why I created Bluprint University, which you guys can check out in the description. We have a over 2-hour section divided up into 3 difficulty levels of how you can think of video ideas from beginner to intermediate to pro levels of how you can think of super viral ideas. The next thing I want to talk about is a little bit of a higher level strategy, but for those of you that are still watching this video, I'm sure you're with me and you want to hear higher level stuff because this is how you really grow, not just from 100,000 subscribers, but all the way to the millions towards the end of my 7, 8, 9, and 10 years on YouTube. So the big thing about growing to the millions is being different. Now, this sounds so simple and so obvious, but if you look at some of the biggest creators on YouTube, they did something so different to get to where they are today. Look, take someone like Mr. Beast, for example. He was able to bring realness into YouTube. A bunch of other YouTubers were doing challenges, but none of them were real, authentic. He decided to make everything real, and that was his strategy. Also, he had big, creative, crazy video ideas, but he was able to push through the norm, break through everyone, and be very disruptive because he was focused on being so different and doing something that no one else was doing. And if you can figure out how to do that in your niche, in your category of content, there's simply no reason you can't get to 10 million subscribers. Another great example of this is the game theory. Now, I actually did an entire channel breakdown on the game theory, so you should definitely go watch it because it's really good. But if you think about it, every single gaming channel just focuses on playing the game, right? We're all here to play the game, but the game theory did something totally different. They broke down the lore behind the game, the secrets, the Easter eggs, the developer notes, the things that you never see. And that's what they built their channel on. And it was so different because every other YouTuber was just playing the game, and they did something different that no one else was focusing on. My point is that if you can focus how to be very different in your niche and really focus on it, you can blow up a channel very, very quick. This is how you see some channels with only 100 videos, but they have 5 million subscribers. They focus on being insanely different. Now, don't get me wrong, this is something very difficult to do, and I can't give you an exact blueprint on how to be different because every single niche, every single category, every single video game is completely different. However, there's a lot of blueprints and things you can learn and download and inject into your channel to help you be different. So hopefully this video makes sense. Hopefully this puts you on a better track to make a gaming channel, because my mission here is to help you grow. And I have one more thing. I just want to touch on this one more time before you go. Focus is so incredibly important. I can't stress this enough. I talk to YouTube creators every single week from all different sizes, from 1,000 subscribers to 100,000 subscribers to even mentoring YouTube channels with 5 million subscribers. My point is that all of these creators always have problems with focus. They don't know what videos to make. They don't know what game to focus on. If you can just pick one really good game to focus on, one really popular game on YouTube, and go all in, and then figure out ways to be different, and then slowly evolve your content over time, make better thumbnails, make better video ideas, make your intros better, make your personality better. If you could just focus on that, you can make it to 10 million subscribers. And how do I know that? Because that's exactly what I did. That was my exact strategy, what I just explained to you in the last 30 seconds. So if you can do that and throw all your worries out the window about, oh, YouTube is so competitive now, and YouTube is this, and YouTube is that, and the algorithm doesn't like me, throw it out the window. That's a complete reality that's not true. So I just want to say that and end off the video with that, because if there's anything that you take away from this video, that is the most important thing, hands down. So thank you guys for watching. Definitely be sure to subscribe. I'm going to post more videos later this week about how to grow and be a YouTuber. So definitely look out for those.